it looks like Amy has uploaded a new video called Workout My Food Boundaries Made. It's 12 minutes long. We're going to see how my computer does because it's doing about 5 different things right now. I'm rendering a video, uploading a video, downloading a video. I know I'm putting my computer through too much, but I'm trying to get a lot of things done because I don't want to get too behind on my videos. So we'll see how this does. Hopefully it all goes well.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to...
There we go. Had to catch up.
Monday. I had to think about it. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, would you please hit the little subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so every time I upload you get notified, and when I go live, hopefully I'll be able to go live here again soon. That would be great.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm trying to think when is a good time for me to go and do a live, like a YouTube live reaction. I've never done one, so I don't know how it would go. And I only have my laptop, so I don't know how I would be able to switch from doing the video and watching it to looking at the comments. I guess I could go on my phone and have it do that. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured out the logistics. But I was thinking my first 100 subs, maybe a few hundred. So what do you guys think? When would be a good time for me to go live? Like, how many people do you think I should have a minimum subscribe to my channel before I even consider it? Because I've never really thought about it. But then after watching a couple of reaction channels, one of which did go live, which was Zachary Michael, I was like, oh, you know what? I should consider that. That might be fun.
Just haven't had the time. Anyways, well, I just got out of my therapy. I showed you guys kind of what my therapist's office looks like. It's so comfortable in there and so peaceful. Like, I always feel so good when I'm in there.
Which is a good thing. It's a therapist's office, so you want it to be like that. I could imagine she walks in there and it's chaos. It's like, no, this is not helping me. Gosh, you know what? That's odd. Like, I spit when I talk lately, and I never used to, but I think I'm just talking too much. It's my problem. Anyway, it would be funny if, like, you walk into the therapist's office and it's like people running around, screaming their heads off, you know, guns going off, and I'm like, ooh, that would not be a good therapist's office. So I'm glad that she finds it relaxing, because that would be really bad.
I don't know, I go in and I
loading.
leave feeling so good. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to everybody for your guys' wonderful views.
Getting the chills.
They are being noticed, and I appreciate it so much. Today's therapy went really well. I was talking about allowing negativity to kind of control my thoughts and being more mindful of my surroundings when it comes to, like, the negative comments or the negative actions towards me, and being able to walk away from it rather than fight it. And, you know, for a long time I always felt the need to defend myself, defend my wording, defend my actions, defend everything about me. When somebody said something negative about me, I always wanted to jump, you know, and defend myself and explain myself, and, you know, and why am I like that?
Honestly, we're all like that. You know, it's only human nature to want to defend your own reputation and your name. You know, if I honestly had people out there who were telling lies about me and others were believing these lies, I'd want to try my hardest to defend myself. The hard part about defending yourself to people that don't know you is just that they don't know you. So, you know, you could say whatever you want. They're gonna believe whatever they're gonna believe. You know, I'm actually in a introductory logic class, I think, or I forget what it's called. I always forget. Like, it's online, so, you know, it's not something I have to go to, but one of the things it talks about is, you know, that people will tend to believe what they already believe when it comes to an argument. So if someone already has an impression about you, they're going to gear more towards everyone else who has that impression. That's like when I first started watching reaction channels. You know, I tended to like the ones that were negative about the people I didn't like, and were positive about the ones that I did like. And so I get that, you know, it's just human nature.
Why do I think that that's the only way that people are going to see the good in me? And it's not, you know, if people, hold on, you guys, I'm crossing lanes here. If people truly like me as a person, they're going to like me as a person. If they're not, then they're not, you know. And I need to stop thinking that everything people say about me, I have to fight back with it. Again, trying to prove my innocence of whatever it is that people are saying. You know, I know that there are a lot of people out there that say things about me, and I just have to come to a realization that whatever I say, it's not going to change the situation. It's not going to change the way people see me, because people are going to see me however they want to see me. No matter what. I could be the most perfect human being walking on this earth. If they want to see something negative, they're going to see something negative. And so with that, I have to have security and within myself that I know what I have to bring to the table, and that I know that my actions don't have to be justified for the things that I choose to do in my life.
Absolutely. That's what I've been saying. It's so true. I'd be like, and it's just a realization that you have, you know. Like I said, I've had negativity, not really towards myself as of yet. I'm sure that's bound to happen. But towards people I react to, and, you know, I want everyone to be able to express their opinion. And I'm sorry, I'm yawning. It's 10 o'clock, and I'm always doing these things at night. You'd think I'd learn, but it's the only time I have. So I'll probably yawn in every video, and I apologize. But, like, you know, they've said negative things, and I'm okay with people giving their opinion. I had someone say some generalization about bigger women. And I was like, you know, if you're gonna say a statement, all I ask is that you give me your reasoning. Like, clarify what you mean if I don't understand exactly what you're trying to say, and give me your reason why you believe that. Because I feel like just saying something isn't really a valid argument for me, you know, and that's what I'm learning in my class, actually, is how to see things from many sides, which I try to do. You know, a lot of people will hate that too. I've watched YouTubers who are like, yeah, you know, I take middle ground, so I've got people hating me for that, people on either side hating me because I won't pick a side, and I'm just like, yeah, people want you to either agree with them or not, but when you're like, oh, I agree with you, and I see what you're talking about, but you know what, I also see what you're talking about in certain things, you know, then all of a sudden you're the bad guy. But I'm like, that's what makes you, I think, a better informed person, is when you can see both sides. Even if you don't agree with them, you don't have to agree, you know, with what someone's saying, but to actually listen to what the person is saying so that you can truly understand what they're trying to say. That's something you want to strive towards, because it's important.
So it was a really good session, you know. I feel good. I set some good boundaries for this week, you know, with my social media usage, you know, good. And setting my phone down a little bit more this week and not focusing on that as much, you know, because sometimes you can get caught up in the social media platforms, and sometimes it's a good thing just to sit your phone down and be like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to be on social media all day long. I can be on social media X amount of time in the morning, X amount of time at night. The rest of the days, I need to be busy doing other things, working on me, working on the kids, their preschool, the house, things like that. There's so many other things that I can focus on rather than just socially be invested in my phone. And so that is something I'm going to work on really hard this week.
You know what? I agree. When you have kids, typically you give your kids a time limit each day of how much screen time they can have. And I feel like it's just as important as the parent to give yourself that a limit too. Especially if, your kids are home with you. You don't want to be sitting on the phone or on the tablet the whole time not interacting with your children, because they grow up really fast. And this time you have with them now is priceless, and it is fleeting. It will not last. And so you want to take every moment that you can. I mean, I get it's enticing, especially if you become addicted to screen time. I mean, if you're a food addict, you have an addictive personality. You tend to get addicted to other things. I know I do. I have a very addictive personality, which is really bad. The only things I've never been addicted to are drugs or alcohol, and that's just because I've never had a taste for it. But it does run in my family. And so, if I like something or like become into something, I can be really into that for a while. But then I tend to, like, let's say a month or two will go and I'm like, oh, I'm really into this, I'm really into this. And then I'll find something else, and then that will become something I was into, or maybe I'll go back to it, whatever. But it's that addictive personality where I become obsessed. I did that with makeup. I'm not even going to say how much I spent on makeup when I was in that mode. And I don't even wear makeup. Like, sometimes, yes, but for the most part, I don't. And I have more makeup than someone who wears makeup every day, which is really crazy. But that was just something that I had done. And so I get it, and it's the same with the screen time. So you do have to be really careful with that, because it can become too much, and then you neglect, your time with your children, and that's not something you'd want to do. And I know I wouldn't want to do that.
Is that I have to, be a little bit more mindful when it comes to how much time I'm spending on actual social media, and wrapping myself around things that I really don't need to wrap myself around. I need to be more present with reality and with what's going on inside my home and my body and my mind, and with my children, my husband, and everything else. So anyways, that was kind of my session today, but I am heading home now. It is nasty and rainy and gross, so it's going to be a stay in the house, do laundry kind of day. Woohoo! But anyways, I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful start to your guys' week. In here are going to be clips of me exercising last night. I did about 7 minutes total for my workout, but that's all I could do. But you know what, just starting out, even if it's 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes that I got up and I did something rather than just sitting still. So, and I am feeling it today, to be honest with you. My legs are just a little on the sore side. So anyways, I put that in there, and then also I put what I had yesterday for my food. So anyways, take care, you guys, and
alright, I'm loving those leggings. They're really cute. So this is good, she's getting back into the physical, so I like that. That can be difficult when you're first starting out, but I feel like when it comes to workouts, you push yourself just a little more than you want to go. Like you don't go too crazy where you're in horrible pain, because that's not good for you. But you do want to be a little sore the next day. That lets you know that, okay, you're doing it. And a friend of mine, and I can't remember what they're called, and you guys can tell me in the description. It's something he takes, I think, prior to his workouts or just after, and it's supposed to help with some of that soreness. It's called AH. So, I don't remember. You guys have to let me know in the comments. But And so he was telling me about that, and I never actually bought those, but I think since I'm going to start doing hiking and stuff like that, I should probably do that so that it'll help with some of the aches and pains that I might have from working out. You know, it's funny, I was thinking too, so at my niece's 30th birthday, I danced. Usually I don't dance. I don't know. I'm always like, I'll just sit and watch. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some dancing. And I did. And I got so much of a good workout that I'm like, you know what? I want to look into like maybe classes are like once a week or something like that, it's like $20 a class or whatever. And I can just do it when I can afford it. Where you like basically dance to work out, because number one, I need some rhythm. I would love to do like a hip hop or class like that, because I love that form of dancing, and I am definitely someone who needs some rhythm. Just saying. So I think it would be fun. And so watching her dance reminded me of that. I'm like, it's a great way to work out, and it's fun. Put on some good music. You can make anything a dance party. Shoot, cleaning the house. All right, you got some good music going? That's all right. I was, last week I made dinner, and I just put on good music, and, I was making dinner to good music, and it was nice. So you could turn anything to a fun party. Woo, woo. Alright, so I'm going to skip most of the dancing. We get the gist of what she's doing. Alright, doing some sit-down stuff. Oh, alright, there we go. Right here. Start right there.
For breakfast this morning, I had tuna, 1 boiled hard egg, and an 8-ounce glass of milk. What? 1%.
Actually, tuna. I like tuna. I need to get some. That sounds really good. Now I want tuna. An egg. Eggs for me, I can have every so often, but if I eat too many, I just get full and I don't want them. And the bad thing is I have 2 less, so 10 eggs in the fridge that need to be eaten. So I guess I'm going to take them with me to work tomorrow so I can make myself some eggs. Put a little of the mango salsa I have. Oh, so good.
For lunch, I had a pita sandwich, which was basically a salad in a pita bread, a whole wheat pita bread at that, 2 tablespoons of poppy seed dressing, and then a whole bunch of vegetables.
Sounds good.
For dinner, I had what was basically like a vegetable all thrown together and made into a soup. It was delicious, and it was 0 calories because it was all vegetables.
I saw, I don't know, I think it was on Twitter, someone was posting about this in particular, saying, oh, well, that's not how calories work. But I'm like, look, if she's eating her vegetables, good for her. Because most people don't get I don't get all my vegetables in. I think the only vegetable today I had was, whatever was in the chili con carne that I had it was an Atkins meal, but it's actually pretty good. I'm sure there was like peppers or something. And then I had some peas for dinner, but I could definitely use some more vegetables in my diet. That actually looks good too.
And later that evening,
Ooh.
I had dragon fruit, kiwi fruit, and star-shaped fruit.
Alright, I've never had dragon fruit. I've had a dragon fruit thing that you put in the water. Never had it though. The star fruit, never had either. But I know I like kiwis, so I'm wondering, they both have they all have similar seeds to them. So I wonder how their tastes, the flavors differ. Don't nail it. I can pet you if I want.
It was really good. It killed my sweet tooth, and I was able to go to sleep and feel like I conquered the day of my eating. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.
So if the food that she's showing right there is indicative of what she has been eating, I say it looks really good, which is why, I mean, I know she was saying, you know, last week she just didn't do well, plus the swelling and stuff. But I mean, if that is how she's been eating, then I do believe that her swelling is mainly because of her kidney issues and not her food intake. But then I don't know, you know, you never really know, but that looks good. Now I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the store and see if they've got dragon fruit and star fruit, because now I want to have some. But yeah, I mean, this video looked good. She danced and, you know, worked out and ate some yummy food. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Don't be afraid to give me your honest opinion. Even if I don't agree with you about her, I still want to hear what you have to say and what you have to say. Like I said, just give a legitimate reason if you're going to be negative, just so I kind of know why you feel that way. Because I am very curious. You know, and it can't just be, oh, well, someone said that she did this or she did this. Like, I mean, if you're going to give your opinion on someone, just have the evidence to back it up. That's all I'm saying. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon, because I'm probably going to react to another video. I forget, someone did post, but I can't remember who it was. Alright.